It's Sunday, and for those that have had the opportunity of having a 3-day weekend, I hope it is going well. For myself, it has been good so far. I got a phone call from my son, I got 2 letters from him, and I got to spend some time with my daughter. So all has been well. But I wanted to share something with you in regards to thoughts that I was having before I got that phone call from my son. On Facebook, they have this group. There's this nonprofit organization called Recruit Parents or Marine Parents, and they are for parents of recruits or family members of recruits and Marines, and they're just kind of a support system on the outside. And so it has been very helpful. It has helped with the process along the way. It's like, to me, it's my support group. So because it's other people that are going through the same thing I'm going through, and so it's relatable, and it makes you feel like you're not like way out there. So it has been great so far. But on Facebook, they have a private group, and on this private group, it's just for our company, for my son, and then they've broken it down in different ways, like platoon and all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of good. We gotten to know other parents on there and just different things. But through that, you also get to see how other recruits are doing. And sometimes that's not easy when you haven't heard from your recruit, or the last time you heard from your recruit, he wasn't doing so well, or, different situations. And that kind of happened to me. I got a letter from my son, and he was doing overall good, but he was going through the first initial stages of being broken. I would like to say grief. But being broken away from what he was used to this new life, and it was just a little overwhelming. And so he was having, a lot of homesick and just withdrawals from the life he was used to. So a lot of different things going on. And I would get on this page, and there would be people that would be like, oh, my son called, or not called. They don't really get to call. It's a privilege they earned. And so they would be like, oh, my son wrote and he's doing awesome. Or, oh, he just won the leg race and got to call me. And after about a week or 2 of that, I found myself wondering what was wrong with my son. And I started, thinking, what I started doing was judging other people, and I started critiquing what was wrong with their son that nobody could see and stuff, because there's no way that their son was doing all that, and different little things. So when I got that phone call on Friday from my son, and I actually could hear him, and he sounded good, and just a lot of different things that were talked about on the phone, as I got off the phone and just kind of processed the phone call, I realized that I had a lot of fear inside of me. And so what I was doing with that fear and anxiety was really kind of like disguising my worry by comparing him or judging judging other recruits and where they were on their process or progress compared to where my son was, and kind of judging the parents too. I'm not saying it was right, y'all. By all means, I'm not saying it was right. But I realized that it wasn't that, I really had a problem with their son or their recruit and them and how they were doing. I actually had a lot of fear and anxiety and worry inside of me that I was kind of disguising, that was coming out in other ways. Yeah, it really made me it really made me realize how much I needed to go to God more, and how much I need to really pull onto the Word and to get us through this, not just me, but for my son too. And so actually this weekend, to help with the anxiety and to get us going in the right direction mentally, I actually sat down and started doing a study with him that I just created on my own through letters and everything. Because one of the things he says is, Mom, send me letters. Tell everyone to send me letters and make them juicy and make them good and make them long. And so I decided that we were going to, do a study together, and hopefully that would calm his anxiety and his worries, and it would also calm mine, but at the same time build the courage in us and the bravery in us that God sees to allow us to prepare forward in the way that God wants us to. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I hope you enjoy your Labor Day. So talk to you soon. Bye-bye.